What's going on, you guys? Welcome to another video. I can't believe, guys, that it's going to be winter again. Well, we gotta face the reality, and in today's video we are going to work on our Acura MDX and the Pilot to be able to put on our winter tires. Finally, it's about time, given that the temperature are no longer going to be above 10 degrees in the next few weeks, so might as well get the winter tires on and get prepared for the winter. I've already done the Jetta a couple weeks ago, given that our pillar wheels here are having issue with some capping, so we will be needing a new summer tires in the next summer for the Jetta. So that's going to be a problem that we have to face technically this summer, so we'll figure that out when it comes. So anyways, guys, I now get the two summer tires on top of each other. I basically didn't have time to wash them yet to be able to prep them up and cover them up for the winter, but I'll be doing some work on the Suna most likely this winter, so I might just keep it as is, keep both cars as is, probably uncovered, so I'll be able to move the car in and out, or cars in and out, that is, to be able to work on the Suna Sunfire and some of the kinks and problems that it has. So anyways, guys, without further ado, we are going to work on our Acura MDX behind us here, and stay tuned. Time to take our winter tires out of the storage to be able to install them on the Acura MDX and the Pilot. Basically, these two rows right here, and we'll get it going. This will be the first time that we're going to be firing up our Heatstar garage heater here, guys. It will be the first time this winter or this season. Well, moment of truth. Just have to get our temperature. Right now we're sitting at around the 20-degree mark inside the garage here. It's not too bad, but it's still pretty chilly. I think about 19, so we'll just have to raise this up a little bit. Just making sure that we have the power on this baby. I think we have to turn on the power. There we go. For the first time, that's for sure. If you guys missed the video that I did to actually, giving some updates on how well our winter heater here, basically, guys, check that out in the channel about a couple episodes ago. And I've also mentioned some updates in here about the heater itself. You guys have some few questions on this heater in terms of how well the ventilation is in the process. I know that it wasn't long enough, but they're not so bad in the sense that it's not too short that it's actually venting on my the eaves draft basically, but it's venting right at the edge of the roof there, so it's not so bad in that sense. I've even gotten it tested to make sure that, there you go, it's firing off now. We also brought in some professionals to actually test the carbon monoxide level in terms of what's coming out of that chimney there between our eaves draft and the actual exhaust itself, and it wasn't so bad at all, guys. It's not something that something that we should be worried about in terms of carbon monoxide, but it's not that I'm recommending you to do this, but at the same time, find an actual piping that you can put in there that's long enough, so that way you can prevent any carbon monoxide that you would be facing. Well, guys, as you guys can see, our heater is going pretty good here. It's heating up the garage now. I just opened the garage door there a little bit to get us some fresh air here before getting this heater going. But as you guys can see, it's nice and quiet. Again, like I said, this is the first time that this heater is turning on this winter, and yeah, I can't wait to get going with work here in the winter time. Besides from our heater, guys, I've also installed the fan here that will be able to help circulate some of that air to neutralize the heat, so that way it just doesn't accumulate up at the top, because usually heat will rise in that sense. So having the actual fan, it will distribute pretty much the heat inside the garage here, guys. We got the front left now, guys. So basically, I just wanted to show you guys the technique that I usually do in a yearly basis. When I take this winter wheels off for the summer and swap the summer tires, I mark the tires where I actually take them off. And last summer, when I took this off, this came off from the rear left. So basically the rear left, now that we're putting this wheel back in place, we're putting the rear wheel left to the front. So much like what I've done for the other side, I'll be putting for the front right, I'll be putting the rear right, and the rear right, and then for the back here, I'll be putting this would be the front right. That is right there, front right. When I put them on for the next year, I basically rotate them in the process at the same time. So no, this is just a little technique that I do in a yearly basis. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have to end the video here. We're pretty much done with the Acura MDX. I have completed the other side without filming, because given that it's the same thing regardless there. And if you have seen in the video, guys, I have also applied the fluid film in the process. This is just an additional, again, protection from when we have it up the lift there the other day. Because sometimes we can't pretty much reach or get the other side of the wheel wells here, so it's a perfect timing to do that when you're swapping your winter tires in the process. And guys, yeah, I mentioned the Pilot as well, being able to work on the Pilot today. Well, the pilot is actually not home right now. Sarah hasn't came home yet. She was using the car. We'll be doing the pilot some other time. But anyways, guys, as I like to say it, please continue on wrenching. But at the same time, guys, always keep your safety in mind. Peace out.